Hi Taurus, here is your relationship reading for the month of December. This is purely for Taurus people that are already in a relationship. Now, this is the row for you, the Taurus. This is the row for your partner. Please be aware that sometimes the energies can get crossed. So where I may be talking about you, it may actually feel I'm talking more about your partner, okay? So please apply that as you need to. Now, the first card we have here, and this is how you may be feeling at the moment, or maybe how you are feeling, because we are already in December. So for this month of December, we have the Knight of Cups. Now the Cups is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. It is possible that some of you are involved with a water sign, but it doesn't have to mean that. The Cups is all to do with our feelings and emotions. I feel that you've come into the month of December really starting to know now what it is you actually want, okay, in terms of this relationship. It's a very positive card. It's a good card. Sometimes it can be a card about being in love with love itself, okay? It's, because the cups is an energy, as I said, it's to do with our feelings and our emotions, okay? Giving love, feeling loved. Overall, it is it can be a card as well that you may feel you've really now started to reach your goals in terms of this relationship. There may have been a complete turnaround in terms of this relationship and how you are feeling about it. But overall, it's about you knowing now what it is that you really want in terms of this relationship. Now, for your partner, we have the Empress card. The Empress card is the card for Virgo. So it is possible that some of you may be involved with a Virgo, but again, it doesn't have to mean that. It is a major arcana, okay, and it's the same question about your partner. With the Empress, it talks of harmony, it talks of love, it talks of abundance, okay? And again, I feel for your partner that for them, they are now starting to feel that things are flowing more easier within this relationship and are going to definitely start to feel that within this month of December. The Empress is someone that's very much in connect with her feminine side. Now, look, I could be obviously talking about you Taurus people, Taurus ladies, sorry. And obviously your partner may be male. But, even if we are talking about you ladies and your partner is male, look, I don't want to say that they're being effeminate or anything like that, but it can talk about comfort. It can talk about security and protection. So it could be that your partner is now starting to make you feel more comfortable, more secure. And you may very well feel very protected now within this relationship. But again, I feel for your partner, as well as you, that this relationship is now starting to flow in a much more positive way. Now, the current state of this relationship, and this could well be, a situation that you are now starting to come away from, or this could be talking about a situation that's been there maybe during the month of November, okay? But we have here the Knight of Wands. It is fire energy, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And the Wands, as an energy, it tends to talk more about our actions. Now, the Knight of Wands, it can be an energy of feeling restless, of feeling impatient and impulsive, lacking foresight and not thinking things through. So you may very well, at this present moment, or as I said, in the last few weeks or so, you may have been lacking some foresight in regards to this relationship. You may have been trying to think about, because it's a card about not thinking things through. And I think it's shown up to tell you that I think is what you're now starting to do. I think you've started to really think things through in regards to your actions and maybe the actions of your partner, okay? It's a card about not looking at the big picture. And maybe that's something you haven't actually been doing within this relationship. You may not have been looking at the big picture. Maybe there have been some turbulent times, some arguments, some misunderstandings. And, it's made you feel restless. It's made you feel impatient. It's made you not feel that you have full clarity on what you want from this person or this relationship. But this card, to me, has shown up to remind you to slow things down a little bit, to start to think things through, to look at the bigger picture now, okay? On your partner's side, we have more fire energy again, okay? We have here the Five of Wands. Now, the Fives is not positive in any suit. It talks of conflicts and battles, okay? Most definitely, there have been some arguments and conflicts between you both. Neither one of you has maybe wanted to listen to the other's point of view on something, okay? And definitely this relationship, either at the present moment or in the near past, has gone through some very testing moments. It can be about being challenged. Maybe your partner has felt challenged in some way, either by you or by somebody else. But overall, it talks of a testing time, and it talks of conflicts and arguments, okay? Now, here we have more Wands energy again. Now, I'm just looking, 1, 2. Out of the 8 cards, you have 4 Wands. So it is very possible that some of you are involved with a fire sign, as I said, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to mean that, okay? But here we have the 10 of Wands, and I'm glad to see that it's reversed. This talks about a clearing out now. It talks that, because this has fallen, as well, within the position of what is needed to improve things. And what's needed is a clearing out of something or some way of thinking, okay? It's about releasing what no longer serves you anymore. Because I feel that in the near past, you felt very burdened by something. Like you've been carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders. When it's like this, it's about that now starting to go. As I said, a clearing out. Whatever the burden, whatever the burden is that you have been carrying, it's now going to start to disappear. Now, this could be in terms of the conflicts and the arguments between you both, okay? And it may just be a releasing of that. Just letting go of all the conflict, the battles. Letting go of who's right, who's wrong. Whatever it is now a clearing out. As I said, it's a releasing of either, of something that's not serving you properly. Now look, for some of you, it has to be said, it may be the clearing out of this relationship. But I don't feel that with this. I just feel it's a clearing out of bad energy, of arguments and conflicts, okay? And you are going to start to feel, and maybe it's because you now are starting to know what it is you really want from this relationship, that it's going to take the burden off your shoulders. That you are going to gain more clarity on your feelings and emotions. On your partner's side, we have the Eight of Swords. The Swords is air energy, okay? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Now, the Eight of Swords is an energy. It can talk about something holding somebody back, okay? This lady is blindfolded and bound, but she's choosing to keep herself in this position. She can easily take off these bandages, take off the blindfold, and it's about gaining clarity, okay? And I think this card has shown up to, for your partner to now start to see things for as they are, to gain clarity within this relationship. It can be about something that's maybe been holding them back. It can talk of them facing a fear. Maybe the fear was of losing you, okay? If there has been lots of arguments and issues going on, maybe they were fearing losing you and this relationship, and they've chose to keep themselves in this position of not really seeing things for how they are, or not facing up to how things actually are. But the thing is, it's all to do with their thoughts. Your partner is very much within their head, okay? And it's their thoughts. It's not the reality of a situation. And like I said, it's about them gaining clarity within their own thinking. About them releasing, they may have almost felt like a trap of panic. Maybe they did feel they were going to lose you, okay? Or with all these arguments and conflicts that have been going on, that, they were fearing the relationship was going to end. It can as well talk about being in love for the sake of it. And maybe they felt that with you. Maybe they felt that you were just staying with them for the sake of it. And that was causing some fear and confusion within them. But to me, this card has shown up for them now to start to clarify their thoughts. You are clearing a burden, and they need to start to clarify their thoughts. And maybe they will gain more clarity once your attitude and your actions change with the clearing of whatever has been weighing you down. The outcome here is very good. We have here the Six of Wands, more fire energy again, but the Six of Wands is about victory. This man presumably has been on a battle, and he's come back, and everybody's come out to cheer him on, congratulate him, and give him a pat on the back. So to me, there's been battles within this relationship, okay? But now it's about going in more of a positive direction. That you may start to take more of a pride within your relationship. That yes, like I said, there's been challenges, many challenges within this relationship. And you've had to maybe learn some hard lessons along the way. But this card is about overcoming those challenges. As I said, it's the victory card. And I feel that as you're going to start to feel less burdened, things are going to alter for you. You're definitely going to release either a way of doing something within this relationship, a way of thinking, whatever it is, okay? But things are now starting to change. And I do, you can't get much more positive than this. Now, on your partner's side, we have a major arcana here. We have the Death card. It is your only major arcana in the reading. And the reading I've just done before for Aries, they actually, I think, only had one major arcana as well. But like I said, we have the Death card here. Now, a lot of people, they don't like the Death card. I personally, I like it. I don't have any problems with the Death card. It's reversed. Now, when it's reversed, it can talk about major changes that sometimes you're not prepared for. But the thing is, the change doesn't always have to be negative and bad. It can be positive, okay? But either way, it's change and it's new beginnings. And to be honest with you, the feeling I'm getting here within this is I don't feel that this is a negative change. Your partner may be fearing change. It may require this relationship to have to alter in some way. It may require having to do things in a different way. And if they haven't got complete clarity within their thoughts, then the change may very well make them feel fearful. But overall, this is talking about a change that, like I said, it's a change that your partner was not prepared for. And they may have been resisting this change, but the change is needed in order to create a new beginning. Now, look, for some of you, it can mean that the burden for you was this relationship, and that you're going to release the burden by ending the relationship, and it's then going to make you feel victorious and make you feel much more positive about your future, which then causes your partner to want to resist this breakup and this change. But for others of you, I feel it's talking more positive. I think there's going to be a divide here. But I feel for the majority of you that we could be talking more of positive change. And like I said, a lot of people look at the Death card and think that the ending of something and the change of something has to be negative, but it doesn't always have to be. Endings or changings to things do not always have to be negative, okay? Sometimes they can be positive. Now, I'm going to look at your romance oracle card. For you, we have you deserve love, you are lovable. Now, as well as the message on the card, I do have the book that gives a more in-depth message. Now, the message here, the romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you're naturally a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being of God's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past. God's handiwork can never be undone. The more you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving, the more this experience comes true for you. Affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deep, unconscious level. This, in turn, allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances, and you definitely deserve that. And yes, you do, because we see here about you becoming victorious with this Six of Wands. So it could well be that within this relationship, there's been so many challenges and hurdles that you may very well have felt very unloved. But we see that you are lovable, you are entitled to feel loved. And we see here with the Six of Wands that I think you're going to be victorious with that. Now, your partner's romance oracle card. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. The romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires, and the other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover and learn new ways of relating. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. Perhaps sitting together with a counsellor would give you the strength and support to admit them. Regardless, this card clearly guides you toward holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life. And I think that's probably what your partner's very much been doing here. Has been withholding how they truly feel and what they truly want. And down here, it's going to require them to have to do that. It may require them to have to really reveal their innermost feelings for you and this relationship and how they are feeling in order to create this new beginning. But if they can do that, then I think the bond between you both will deepen. And that's why I didn't pick up a breakup within this relationship. I just feel that you've both been through some very challenging times within this relationship. And they may have been ongoing for many months. But I just feel that now we've entered December and definitely approaching the new year, I feel that it's going to turn around and there's going to be much more positivity within this relationship. And I feel that you're going to overcome any challenges and hurdles. And where you have felt weighed down, you're not going to feel that anymore. And it may be the fact that you've had to release something or release a way of doing something in order to create that. And it may require your partner to really open up, face the fear that they have in the way that maybe they are not being forthcoming in what they really feel about you and this relationship. Maybe they're fearful in doing that. And they need to face that fear now and speak up and say what it is that they are actually feeling. And then I think the new change can come along, because they may be fearing that if they speak up and say what they really think and feel, that it may create a negative change. But it doesn't have to do that. The two romance oracle cards that you've both got are so positive, and your card here for the outcome is so positive. I just think that they may need to open up more. But like I said, sometimes the energies can get crossed. It could be you that needs to open up more. And then when you open up more, it then lifts the burden from your partner. But look, that does conclude your reading. It is, to me, there was some negative stuff in the middle here. But the beginning and the ending is very positive here. I think there is great love between you both here. But I just feel you've been through some very difficult and challenging times. But I think those times are now going to come to an end. So Taurus, that does conclude your reading for December. I really do hope some of you, can make sense of this reading within your own lives. Thank you so much for watching. And you know the ritual by now. If you have liked the video, give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means, give it the thumbs down. But thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.